has to read the fact that Nana Apia Mensah, popularly called number one in his business circles, even entertainment circles, has denied defrauding customers of 1.6 billion Ghana cedis. As I speak to you, he is on a 500 million cedis bail. So he denied all the 39 charges. But for those of you who are not aware, more than 200 people have died following this very bad spectacle. Now, ECOWAS urged to apply tougher sanctions to stop illicit arms proliferation. Full details captured page 13 of the Ghanaian Times. Of course, Mrs. Alid Anokumi makes the statement. In other stories towards operational transformation, Mr. Benito Owusu Bio Uzia, the Lands Commission target $85 million investment for improved land administration services. So that is Benito speaking there. Let's do other stories. The informer, nothing but the truth. Meeting net zero target, redeem your pledge. Napo edges developed countries. Napo seems to be in recent news almost every day. Anyway, he's a politician, and probably I see where he's going. Unlimited registration exercise will enfranchise Ghanaians. EC assures Jean Mensah, EC bosses here. Politicians running down Ghana's health system, and this is coming from Kwame Sapon-Asiedu, who happens to be an expert. So the other time I spoke with Edika on Class 91.3 FM, and I wanted to find out, what is it that, I don't know if he's speaking loggerheads with the former president family. I mean, the informer seems to denigrate former President Mahama and drag the name of especially Julius Debra in the mud. I don't know what the situation is, because most of the time it's one job against the other. And this says, after denying informer story, Julius Debra lobbies through backdoor for NDC running mate. Of course, if I'm in NDC, and I think I am potentially a candidate for the future, I can lobby. Since when did lobbying become illegal in our political circles?
So unless you get the other side of the story from
exactly. No,
I've
interviewed Kankam about twice, if not thrice. And I put it to him every time that he should give me the backdrop story as to why some of these captions.
Maybe it could be an agenda.
Anyways,
it could be an
agenda
being perpetuated by
I want to fall on that one. Yeah. All right, so let's do other stories. So that is on Julius there. Julius is a very kind man, Republic Press, Bole jail break. Seven convicts break free, fool police with toilet prank. Okay, so that is it. Now we know. Okay, so there's no. I've not heard a word like Bo, so it should be Bole, right?
Bole, yeah.
Yeah, it should be Bole. That's right. Okay, so number one, get 500 million Ghana cedis bail. Agric Ministry spearheads progress in Ghana's food security efforts. Let's do other stories. But this is from the Republic Press publisher. Okay, so I see Sheikh number one here. Sheikh in not bad delight, as the word Sheikh connotes. But maybe I'm being sarcastic. I am not guilty. He gets 500 million bail as AG want daily court trials. Yoko, WHO, tackle illicit tobacco trade. Okay, so Bamia is here. My focus is on victory, not insult. Yeah, of course, it should be on victory. It will never be on Ghana. Politicians, that is what you are known for. Let's do other stories. Okay, so this is the Ghanaian publisher, building a successful brand through organizational culture. Voter registration will go beyond district offices in 2024. Comedy. ISA wants government over high interest loans. If you know, registration will go beyond district ahead of the 2024 elections. Why not start now? Because winning an election is not an event. It's process. Ideas win elections, not insult. I agree with Bamia on that one. So let's continue. The new crusading guide captures the image of our vice president, pointing to who? I think the background story will give you the full details, but caption says, NPP flag bearer race, why I don't attack my opponent. Bamia explains, says, it will be toxic, unproductive. Men's gold saga, that is overflogged. I will not go there. BOG wins Alliance for Financial Inclusion, Institutional Leadership Award. In other stories, George Afriye goes to court of arbitration. You see, I'm say Ketukruku call no puss. Politics in baby. On the post. All right, so that is the new crusading guide. You heard the daily analyst. Daily analyst speaks without fear of favor. No serious political party will welcome Adwoa Safo, and this is coming from former Deputy General Secretary of MPP, Nana Obri Boahen. Voter registration exercise budget approved by Parliament was for continuous registration. Technicality play. Anyways, on Ujra, tree planting and cleanup exercise slated for September 23rd. Yeah, so we were going to Ujra. For those of you that do not know my other half, we are also from Akropong, Akuapim.
Okay.
So we are chimps and also from Akropong, Akuapim. So we need to go for the Ujra. The rundown of showdown before sundown. This man should be a poet to have written that. I don't believe in attacking opponent. My focus is selling my ideas to delegate. Bamia says so. MTN renews ties with Ghana Journalists Association. Promises more collaboration. June 4, you are doing well. Continue like that. But you are doing so well. So far, so good. And I'm happy with your work and the rest of your executives. They even came for my book launch, the GJ people.
Yeah.
I'm happy they came. The Chronicle, insult is toxic. Okay, so that is done over and over. Richard Appiah Kubi eyes Efija Kwabre South Parliament, parliamentary seat. Judge vows to handle Cecilia Dapa's case professionally. So for those of you that are not aware, the Office of the Special Prosecutor is saying that monies continue to flow from the Cecilia Dapa's brother who is deceased into Cecilia Dapa's account, even though he's not alive.
Have you read the write-up or the investigation so far from the Office of the Special Prosecutor?
On which one? The current one?
Yeah.
No. I've not read the current one.
I think it came out yesterday.
Oh, okay.
And the
Yes, that's the one I'm talking about.
Very worrying.
Yes, very worrying. Very worrying. Very worrying. And they have even other accounts, any other ejumampo or they are register.
We are
some
hoping,
real estate jobs in here.
We are hoping they will get to the root of this.
I pray so.
Yeah.
But I thought I don't know if it's a charade or they are really working. Anyways, be a water, so we'll see. Uncouth Kennedy Japan is not presidential material. Okay, so Chronicle somewhere. Okay, so hold on a second. IGPT probe. No power can coerce us to forge evidence. Okay, so that is from the chairman of the committee, Atachia. The Chronicle somewhere or the Daily Dispatch. Parliament urge to stop creation of 25 new constituencies, adding to the public purse. 25 new. So all the MPs know how to create. For you want to create new ones. I'm sorry if you're an MP, do not be worried. Not all of you, but most of you will use ILS. 25 new MPs would cost Ghana over 176 million cedis every 4 years. Tomorrow is Nkrumah's birthday, so Ochina Yemi Papa birthday, 21st September. He gave a good foundation for the cradle of Africa liberation. So tomorrow we're going to commemorate. We must remind people where we've come from. Ghana's energy minister reveals that infrastructure development and tech transfer cut to achieving net zero. I do not believe in attacking my opponent because I am a unifier, Dr. Bamia. Daily guide. Number one gets that is done already. Adwoa Safo's story is talked about. I won't throw mud at opponent. That is equally done. 3 Ghanaians arrested over Russian Wagner activities. Why Office of the Special Prosecutor seized Cecilia Dapa's assets again? I pray it's not a charade. And PP primaries. So Bamia is here again. BOG grabs Global Award for Financial Inclusion. Which financial inclusion? After losing 60.8 billion Ghana cedis to the chest of the ordinary taxpayer, who gave them the award? Boss CEO speaks at Africa Public Sector Conference. Tech transfer, infrastructure development, and delivery financing key to achieving net zero. NAPO in the news again. The Ghanaian Observer, the finder, attacks on opponents. So the same old story being recycled here. Let's move to other stories. I think we've done this already. Hey, Vice President, you are rich. You've been able to capture all the newspapers. No need for insult. Bamia insists on contest of ideas in MPP primaries. Global South urge to address technological deficit. Tech erupts Ghana's mining space with Fotunase lab launch. Dr. Koto pledges to support whoever becomes NPP flag bearer, maybe accept himself. So, we and Krata who do a jasua as a move and at this point we have no choice than to carry on with explanation.
But Yemfa Julius the Shasia,
the former chief of staff,
the informal newspaper, say after denying informal story, Julius Dwabre lobbies through backdoor for NDC running mate. Mente headline I say. Because what is wrong with somebody lobbying for a position? So no one feels so bit my
lobbying is even part of our political process.
So what is wrong with
because
that? I don't
get
get
it. Parliament. You see MP when him lobbying. Here parliament.
Very good.
So lobbying after all is not a bad thing.
Very good.
If RSM as you are competent out way. You understand? Na say abase bia morning show no bia no bi. Nti mo amaka nyina yenhwe ne obetima ya. I've seen you do politics a lot of time on your former network. You are doing beyond politics here. And if you are a qualified candidate, what is wrong in saying say, oh, madam, I think I can handle it? Is there anything wrong with that?
In America say, "Ji Andy, we na no." Oh,
Andy,
did the news editor of the informer? You are trying.
You kwani asia boom.
Ji ehun agenda because me tell say was Sunday no. You made be call so abekala pass.
EP Church.
Okay. Could be. So I saw President Mama, I saw Julius.
Yeah.
And you can see Omo connection.
Yeah, the telepathy is there.
Very close. And then I don't see anything wrong. But maybe who is it? I don't no more papa.
You see, for those of
JDM,
for those of Nkrofo, but I'm not sure if you're a leader, you should not be pushed by some of these things. Because the Biameka say the National Democratic Congress longevity. Longevity should I say John Dramani Mahama by constitutional default said wetimia call first term. No? John Dramani Mahama has the another term and the final term. And after John Dramani Mahama, what next in NDC? And not the neck and the FEC of NDC and the Council of Elders of NDC. So maybe one of these days, maybe why certain candidates NDC certain candidates because in the end,
Julius
no, the point I'm making is that Julius is one of the most fantastic candidates John Dramani Mahama and that is my personal opinion.
Okay.
Nobody can take it away from me.
Okay.
Because all you will be to say Julius Abra Obeye Eastern Regional Minister, Obeye Eastern Regional Chairman. At a point, Obeye local government on or day we buy
clean up
exercise by last Saturday of every month.
That's it.
Obeye Chief of Staff, one of the finest Chief of Staff, the human relationship apart from the fact that Julius Yenipa, I'm saying this. Julius Yenipa. And okay, so he's we in a relationship with the media. Julius. And yes, I'm telling you. Send your no Bekasa and Julius knew Bia or Jane say we drew through no move. Julius is a simple man. Who cannot Chanel Lacoste. Julius is a very simple. So I think it's a Ebiana and Dimuswa who say or ye possible candidate.
Ebiswana
for running
war Prof side. Into
Prof is a fantastic woman.
Mother.
Yeah. Me a student leader. So me encounter with Professor Ajiman. Me throw a lot of position papers to her on how as a refinance a kick education egususu and fanfaso bi amreso. Obroni bi we actually egususu. So there were a lot of position papers here, man. So Prof there, she's one of the finest at NDC war. But what NDC should ask and say, Prof beat me the promised land after John Mahama now. See, winning elections goes beyond individuals. So
yeah.
JJ not in the party by Krowu. So it's not about say show be new. No. Ask yourself, can you capture political power after 2024? In 2028? If you can, you send Prof. Say, Prof, Ghana, when you're ready for first female president, you drop Prof. Way a non-negotiable.
You drew what? You say you have a beer, Susan the board, but send a man for Cano, Julius.
No, Julius
almost a fantastic.
He's a fantastic candidate.
You hear the Electoral Commission and the press away.
Ghana, Diana.
Ghana, Diano. Unse now a press conference, all about the church in Simu, but said. Wakofa assembly ba no was say can because parliament is a house of records. no ntimi nkoka asem tra mfa parliament wonza anye den enkone se onso ye press conference no ewe no odi to dwa se ensem aba ye ka ye bo no so bo ni nyina eye budgetary constraints ene a eye sikasem ene da the minority chief whip ababonten actually krata ababonten se ma mini ditro because agboja so ditro se wo hwe sika ye de momo a echen sika ye de ma Ministry of Communication echen sika ye de ma Ministry of Information sika o de ba na ye nyi teku mfiri onyi da ma mfiri mu wo be ka kire se esikasem nti na the limited registration no kwasa na kwa bibie ho and me say na ebeye me nwanwa ebeye me den meti ase a ebe kwachire say a whole electoral commission betima be ka asem trasa without reference to a place like parliament nyina enim say parliament ni yen kwaka asem trasa ho bibie kwaso bia e wo record so ade na me nwanwa and I think say and anu na wo ka asem bi wo ha say e wo say mpenimfo ka bi the electoral commission ne pusha ne neme bi ye to do ka na akwakoye say nipa no wa fa no ho adwen de dada no nam.
The point is that
because say sa na asem ne tie pa say ukọ parliament no 2023 nsem a uka no usika asem nyina ye de ama wa why then do you come back
RSM
to come and organize a press conference and tell us say usika asem
because ana ma yo man no
hwa mo ene hwa
nka ho enu ntina me se yen mabunu no yen sori nje ye man. Now, saying you better with the RSM, I fear for the future of this country, even 20 years ahead. Omaya, Ubisa said, dear Kurana vision, the next 5 years, Munibi, Muye fool, and I'm your mind. In connecting to Assembly, okay, and of course, when Edika, and the one and Pacifica, so I'll not be exposing it too much.
All right.
But the point is, Parliament Nankasano, ni use ALS.
I didn't hear.
Oh, so on Edika, I'll be exposing that. You see, the electoral commission interest in it.
And
we are the people. Article 1+1 was say the sovereignty lies in the people. To media any president anymore. A man for no. And a man for no. There won't be a president. There won't be the House of Legislature. So the point is that yena ya tuabano. Yena ya mamusika ebo o man ho bra. Ana ya say abatu ya mofoto yesremu a yentimi nya edwuma ho yebetima je edwuma ho mpa yesremu a yeni sika de befo ka apart from that no there were a lot of youth attaining majority and over the last census let's say at least 3 million youth there they grew into 18 years. Now these 3 million youth most if not all of them will be unemployed. How do we expect them say ombenya transport ako to and fro because now so because of the number of people and so we are saying say bring it to the electoral areas. We the people will pay. What is your interest, electoral commissioner?
And as you say akwa no say yasan ye no limited yasan e de akoba bi amanfo nkoni nyina ene ade no machines no sound so what challenges am be ko be ka network challenges ni ade ye nye no nwie entimi no me nwanwa se ye betena kroma ye betena o man we mu na electoral commission no say the open way sa na wo depicted the actually but it's like obia nkan wan say
the fact is
electoral politics me ya pa
and say she has absolute power. But you see the judiciary is not also helping, and this is what people are saying we should not say because there's something called contempt in that judiciary. We will say it and let their contempt catch us. I've told you RSM, baby on my nakon. Say mebunu suru dia or many enye nananum they were hard guys, I'm telling you. Even Kruma and his lights were cowards like we the Utah, there's no way the white man would have granted
so we
us
are
independence.
This is the point of
the point I'm making. No,
the
judiciary should be helpful. Why you a chief justice? Mami Tukunu, you a young woman.
They are saying we are both.
If say a question on my way more, a radin fan question, there will be no chief justice. So there will be no court.
This
is a public interest matter. And I'm Diablo say yes, and not only and this in a Quebec say political, other minority political groupings and the assembly bar court and a public interest matter. Also, young chain now ubra. Ama ye better asem so no. Now ye registration. What is your use? What is your use as judiciary?
Yanko the next issue na yemfa no nkonko wo so ba address.
The bia de ba konko.
Enti yanko ye.
The bia de ba konko.
Number one,
on fire
number one issue. Aba. On say enro court no.
Yeah.
The Attorney General Department for no person omoye bibi omo on person case no omoye nti say jeji question there no be daily ni ade. But the question is that I didn't know matena se afa no ma be sa ade. Na one case by na hinni enfie se ni amatwen afa na mo ba be ka kire en say oh sisi ade be ni hearing ni ade. Na one case any year raja question case dey na ehu hia pa.
Say na one dey who here sin jeji question.
Nipa a wo kroma sika akodi baabi wo mo bere oman no ma den. No musika nso akwa baabi nipa na ade ne fa no yemfa no kokoti ya no kona bra abeka kire say sisi ade be ni daily hearing. Me dwene ho amen say
it's either RSM.
It's
either you rise up.
Na mo didi.
And I make sure say it's either you rise up and take your country.
That is what we are doing.
Or allow this thing
to go rise up na mente ase no.
What does it say?
Rise up because me what I'm doing I think I am awakening people.
Say on be hu say maybe go to move form and that is what we can do. Positive. That's not what we can do. That's not what we can do. We can go the extra mile to be arrested. You're afraid to be positive defiance.
And so what you're trying to tell me is that if you don't go that mile to be arrested, won't me make
we have gone the mile of democracy. What has happened, my brother?
And that is democracy.
But then democracy.
These are some of the prices.
Democracy that will not put food on the table of the hungry.
Going that tangent.
Democracy that will not clothe the naked. Democracy that will see that people continuously sleep on the street or on the land of gold, diamonds, and bauxite. Democracy who say ministers say when our cities depreciating, democracy, our president corrupt people. So that is you call this democracy?
That is what you are doing this morning.
What the youth should do, no say. We should be practical enough. Enough of those unnecessary.
Fix the country for Mukamu.
No, fix the country. No credit. Mijai because instead of putting our focus on the country, they wanted to build themselves. I don't want to be part of such group. So that is why
what we are doing every morning. The Oyan, afraid you man and your media more.
Because we're afraid of it. Because why you're afraid of
democracy is here. Sanity.
Democracy.
The more I walk. The more I walk as no.
Then if this is what democracy is about,
but
then I prefer Xi Jinping's autocracy in China. Democracy. Look at the court system. Democracy. Look at the electoral commission. Democracy. Look at the role of the president. Democracy.
No clear woman say nane. Democracy senior STN and yano never Ghana and the no yarding. And no, we are not
practicing democracy.
We are not.
Obroni democracy.
They are not Friday.
Elections. They are Obroni.
Very good. And you know, sir, but we have nothing to do. Say the biano. You be boho. You say be otum for bono. Na just say unhia.
Na you boho. See, Mr. Ati, your agenda be say. You hear support, and penyufo be me supporting. We wanted to form youth movement for change. Omo ekoto aba no. At least 70% mebuno. Mebuno so ne adwuma. Have we thought of it as youth? So we will form our own alliance of a political movement and vote for ourselves and vote for the jobs we want.
Anything you always say, General. And yes, I know be a
na kame mi so mi wo cash
and yes kasem na dey emeburu no omo wo agenda o say wo kasa mo share bibia se na fi do mo dey fa baby dey build omo ho ni ade ne adenti na fix the country anya adwuma
and dey me free me
adenti na anya adwuma because o magene no enko baby a wo dey ko no
ade am say nyina be bo aga na afei even talking kra afei utim say we kasa wa no be creative o pese ye hunu na is the focus Ghana or the focus is ourselves? Because when you are building Ghana, definitely you build yourself.
And
NDC 2 is one of the NDC for description. They be described because as lead advocates of the country in opposition, they are supposed to be practical enough. Demonstrations, and you to share that You see, you most say you are following law. I love law.
They be almost to I say you are not being fair to them.
I not being unfair to them.
Because as I'm not buy no, as I'm no borders on security. And now woman na police for no go din komo na police for no chom say ni no mo san ba.
You are fighting with a group of people you know say. One must say the police is not in your favor.
But they have,
one must say the court is not in your favor. One must say the electoral commission is not in your favor. Listen, you keep on dealing with these people the same way.
They are a party wanting to come and rule this country.
Oh, then they should be more serious. I'm saying NDC or many embrace on power. They will continue in their sorrowsome and they will continue in opposition. And they mean but if NDC continue in this church, they will always be giving offering the church in opposition.
And Bacho and Nano Bole Bambokai bridge be and Sway no.
I did bridge.
Yes, area Woffa.
Yeah,
Woffa. Gosufri or Woffa.
Why no?
Woffa Furata. Akwesiamu Aquata.
Aquata roots.
Wako over the
Wakoye.
Aye.
When you with the money was
no where they were because what's my bridge? Says here now, yeah, and then to Tobre Munia went to the Miricapa,
Yamanabaso. But Yamanabaso, you kind of say,
Dolly Bridge, no,
there be young kind of say, ya ba, ya beji, yesikan,
scabbing. Oh, me be this can't bet you a man for a door.
We are the next face of this country, RSM. The earlier you thought to say, you believe your mind, the better. We are taking over this country. And I'm saying, it's every year. Now you have 78 million Ghana cedis from the toll booth.
Okay.
3 years now, or you soon authority through the ill decision of so-called cabinet. I'm a much lost sacrate who no babontin say.
In this cabinet or no the minister. So you are proceeding to court.
Oh, there be court them why forgetting.
How do you get the money? No,
even if it's 99 years, you be Jessica. We you be too funo. You be Jessica.
The you so be Jessica sense. So one quarter.
You court forget you be Jessica.
And now we go no go.
No, if no GoPro is an option. In fact, I'm told no GoPro no the town, but shrine no doing the same.
Shrine
shrine no GoPro no.
Shrine no GoPro no.
Yeah, because with reference to Ajinasare, yempe how be. Yeah, because shrine no GoPro no. If it's an option, yeah, if
shrine no na krona jidi.
It is no GoPro yebeko. Baby yebeko biya.
But don't say nka kronu so no nka yesumdwe din o.
Some say if you live in peace, stay here or something. That's the meaning.
Almost say will you stay here in peace?
In peace.
That is the question.
So they are peaceful people.
That's it.
They are peaceful.
But the shrine,
yeah.
And
they are women who are beautiful and hardworking.
I am telling you.
No go for women.
I'm telling you.
Beautiful and hardworking.
And I'm a call me over. Yeah, what's wrong?
Yeah, quite better.
Oh, and I told you why. Office of the Special Prosecutor case nothing said yeah the best one now yeah the see revelations now eba from the findings of the Office of the Special Prosecutor no na me kenkai bia ne da no bibisa no say into my Ghana on my way no mo say they will fight corruption and me dwene ho amentiase na enura me kaiwe no na me san ko tie the 2020 manifesto of the NPP. I watched the video and I listened to the Vice President, Dr. Baumia. You can go on the net. 2020 about come first fight corruption. Any revelations are Office of the Special Prosecutor and they are Nancy a government appointee on TV. He was seriously attacking the new Office of the Special Prosecutor. Papa no, me say me didn't want me to say. Baby, I'm Martin. I'm do be anya misha.
But tell me the so no can adwin.
Debi ye be nya sankrofo ni bi okroma na abere o.
It's how you be. What be say?
No, ye be nya bi ni because omo ka no kre. Oh, erade. Ne erade bi asansem ni nyina ebekwa kosie.
we must punish.
And I don't know if we can.
Let me give an example.
Because I said no. Oh, Charlie.
Let me tell you. Then I make catch them say yefi kahoni MPP. You see. So MPP is not alien to me, but MPP is not the most important in the country. I mention MPP because MPP is the ruling government now. Time John Mahama was on, we mentioned him in the NDC. With all the vehement we could command, we unleash it on the NDC and John Mahama. To the extent say, Yetimichia, Yamaudum so, yes, ya Mahama.
Ya Mamo.
Yes, Mahama, look, we denigrated the man.
Yamani, yes, Kakai.
Mahama, even with 64 billion cities, he was able to give us all these hospitals, all these education facilities, all these digital options and all those ones. And yet, did we do that because of Ribole Bamboy? Maybe certainly no. Today, one of my own, in fact, Mikromuni and Soti Akonyano so. The same venom with which you fire Mahamano, let's ask ourselves, are we firing this government like that?
Tell me if
and your by way no car say he will use the ANAS principles in fighting corruption. The same government through Canada, Japan fought ANAS.
Is ANAS crying so what Ghana crying? Because Onion to Kruma.
Well, so the
Manase Azuremu, where are they? Omomu are into those investigative journalism near the Nekwisi saying what crew mu. Is there anything in Ira? Into maybe it's because look, no, presidents. The best thing.
And you hand when a president throw love letter. A commerce is ladapa. Since that person throw love letter, we say dear. I don't know much in Panana.
Minimum.
Because okay letter no na do ne. What they say again? But send I say omu dio to be. You see, I think say they think governance is a joke. Or mine you're going to say governance is what bothers about the destiny of a country. It is not a joke.
So the bit my they say. This is our other time. That is the also, and we cannot go back.
Nana Akufo-Addo na journalist could be saying, Mira, is here there now be or see media mapping next leader babe. So it means say Nana Akufo-Addo cast next leader. In his mind, he has ended any support for the nation. If you free this time, you could see the next year Nana Akufo-Addo to work. And let's say this not because he's an MPP. Let's say this because we are Ghanaians first. And then, personally, my Nana Akufo-Addo akunta mining. Let's say with prospective license. Now, on mining. Nana Akufo-Addo be clear akunta mining even before the committee report will come. Nana Akufo-Addo be clear say since the power will be exonerated at the end, even though office of the special prosecutor was in charge.
Cash for seat.
Cash for seat. So where's the ANAS principle in fighting corruption?
No, the air factor ya hoso no di nya abotre kopem tam e wo se ye auditing as ordinary Ghanaian and we cannot forgo that sana
the option of democracy
into then
the other option is impeachment, but parliament when you serious parliament when you serious the most unserious parliament that we've had in the Fourth Republic this they beg to differ forget so we pay parliamentarians
I know. But
you know we pay the Speaker of Parliament.
Coming from another background.
Especially when you're serious, especially minority for no. Some won't change for. Oh, scratch my back and scratch your back. Minority for Kakrebi correct.
But I was how you to say. The idea far too young to say you be practicing multi-party democracy no, and also I want no.
But a president can also be impeached. If Okobisa president
and impeachment
if
there are processes that would
lead start to the processes so that if processes now working say they started. The point is that journalists are babies our president say Mr. President this are the situations president say or no the only thing the next leader will come so if the next leader will come from now to the next year no
nyina so be na ubegina now they are shesa impeachment
so dey bebre nyina so dey bebre
and it's also your Ghanaian you can start it. Anything I want start impeachment.
Nanya must start. Nana Akufo 2007 you did you. Any start. Some can say
yen Ghana bebuno no.
Make can say metro nyoma no.
Aho ka che.
Madu me hu.
Onu wo so cho.
Aputo. Say me try new microphone.
Obama me freestyle ana. And you see I papa nyum bi ne anyama Julius ne mama preko.
I say yeah, bet one mouth, Ghana, Nina, bet one mouth. Otu Darko, the man of the match. Akufu Adwe, the master of the game. I forgot to song. Charlie,
and you know try.
Let me try Akufu Adwe.
Oh yeah, let me.
Oh, it was beautiful. The revenue, no.
And yeah,
remix.
Yeah, remix. There be a better mobile. There be would you mean say lyrics in India or
I'm saying this as a journalist. And I am Yasen and Akufu Adwe Kobim. Minya Akufu Adwe sign and Kobim. The constitution is not
I say
we say 1 million votes.
Rwanda and pay me can say Paul Kagame say Obesa baby. I'm say I hope back somebody it's 3 times now or 2 times now or more massive somebody there. But I'm asking why he's going back.
No, but if they are doing well,
but
then he should come.
Oh, but why?
Xi Jinping has been declared life president in China.
And we're China.
No.
But in Africa.
It is better to sit under democracy and I'll have peace. Comfort and food. It makes sense. Like Nelson
Mandela. Yeah, Nelson Mandela.
But it's
Kagame so why are they paying?
But sometimes no. Somebody also come and destroy your vision.
But at least
birthday. So let's take a mental tour into history and arrive at the first. They are the people I call the first century political leaders of Africa. The likes of Jomo Kenyatta, Kenya, Julius Nyerere, Tanzania, Samora Machel Obalita, Mozambique, Nambia Zikwe, Nigeria, Rastafari Makonnen, only Ethiopia, Kenneth Kaunda, those people, Osadefo Kwame Nkrumah. Over here, I say, why almost all those countries, almost one party state. Do you know why? They wanted to build the country with a common vision. So when you focus on vision, somebody will come up with the number in the 4 years of our democracy, 4 years of truncated vision. It is a now the 4 years when it's ready for a year. Maybe 4 years, I met me there. When are we going to build? But when it is you leading, that's why I say democracy is never good for Africa. Okay. Democracy only works when you have built a nation.
But we don't have any options.
We have options.
We don't. Because we have accepted that.
No, but we can change what we have accepted. No. We can change what we have accepted. I have proposed one theory.
There is nothing better under this
I've proposed democratic autocracy. There are times when you and yes,
practice Africans democracy and practicing in real terms.
No.
Yeah, they are democracy and as a financial
democracy. Ask yourself, if Fly Lieutenant General John Rawlings was president, would Kenu Furiata still be his minister? You see, here in Central, we are supposed to be at your back. We are supposed to defend your cause towards political and economic freedom. We are supposed to raise the mechanisms to salvage the economic failures of this country. As journalists, it has said you hold the certain government accountable for you. And that is what we are doing this morning. Before you judge us any political coloration, first know that we are Ghanaians.
Nana?
It is us, no, obiti feels, hey, Grofuamo agenda, no. Sir Muhammad Tesono, one casa semino. On the enemy journey. No, we need to cite our people to know
who was animal. Send your bed but say as she should be.
So could just
very good. Once you be jailbreak na isi wo ball no.
Yeah.
And I meant as onim say yes o could drew a honum na. Omo cells too.
Okay.
Cells too no. Bako ewo baby aye hu yi ba ku ni baby aye hu yi ti baby omu wo na omu ye omu ntimi nye omu ye wo no omu pese omu ye omu ye ajo masre na ye omu fi cell 1 e de omu akọ cell 2 no mako ye omu ye nti agenda omu fa no no omu plan ya no omu di dwane ye
okay ana omu dwane
ndo mekra uja afuse pese ye hu ye wo ha no go bi o
ene ye
nti okobi omu no ana omu ye hire no omu dwane ye na nipa na wo dwane ye notorious arm robber
there be notorious there wo dwane ye
Inti no me and Ghana
ese ti me bo omo adwane na baso
na na de na okasa
aden opanyin na
obi ebu mraso
obu de mraso opanyin no emu mraso
obi a waye bone na
opanyin na waye sell they can boom mraso because we have human rights laws in this country. How can you make a sell and not put in baby hu ye? It means you lack common sense in the first place. Oni pa ko adwane wayade because this time you back where
obi fum kuma
you be fum adwa so omo ye toilet facility and can notorious am robber na be dwane. What point are we making? Look, you cannot talk about effect when you don't want to touch on the cause. No way. So you see me right here we dwane wa fum wa na wanya toilet no ye den
ono so afum.
Oh, you've put a notorious arm robber at the place. Omni toilet facility.
Or tabo akronobo wu tuone ade.
Wakona
na ba yan no ba tete.
O metete, o besa.
So case enye nwie.
Mesra wo ba,
me be ba. O case o kan ya wasan ye ni, o besa ba bese no.
I don't agree with such notorious people coming to the scenes. But
very good. But
I'm being sarcastic.
System ye ni. Send ye be ya at least obi ko fence and sell and ade enti akwa na dwan say what that sell no for 1 year na sem ne yem fan court.
Remand. Oh, okay, yeah. It is a wakui enkrofo bebrasem e remand na eso mka.
Why is the information I say in some say no the court system here be digitalized court system no na ana reference answer ya kan nyina say court system is a kratan we connect so be doctor yera nti say no digitalization no court system here the be e go see say
me ne wa out here yeah ene babru no mo hwe no ya kan ho amuma nje o man na o man nye yida me na me ka che
no me kan bomu de
the youth is ready but they need leadership. Yes, I am ready to give leadership on swa. Ye free to go. Unis kakra de behind here.
Ye na ye say ye pese leadership no ba no.
Yes.
Why are we learning our leadership skills and where are we learning?
No, we are learning ours is defined.
We are learning it from Ngrofu yo monya ba pe ya.
Why? Me so African for that. What's me learning from why?
Think na mo ye kuo na say. Because Ngrofu no mudi omochi. And now if is a politician, my say okay. My chancrophobi,
I have sat in serious meetings with some people like Edika, no be a vice president, and I be a vice president this year, and no be a president, and no be a president this year, and no be a minister, and no be a minister. I've sat into such serious meetings that they wanted to buy my mind. When I'm moji me pay what do you say? That is not to say Sebita Frache and Penyufo Nimdinum tree. But the point is that there are few people you can't buy their conscience. We who are here, enemy, we must save this country. Don't look at anywhere, say solutions will come. You are the solution to the problems of this country.
So we are telling them.
Who?
The youth. So they are the solution.
So let's try home. Let's try home.
Let's
try home.
There be a next in our phone with this tree fabric for them.
So sa unpatriotic, pan-Africanism munyai. Me say African way among come for me. Be so bronya tadi anamo come for me. Why?
Oh, I dare fed there
at this point. You be trying.
I dare fair was okay. Into I dare na fair no, mamenka. Na why fair? What would you man na?
So you see what the director is saying? I say I'm wearing dog chin. When you have such a director, how can you focus in life? Anyway, stay on after the break. Edika is next.